You have reached the Outspoken Ones. My name is Big.
I'm Billy.
We're here to just kick with y'all, man. We're gonna be sharing some great things over our tenure here on YouTube. We're gonna be hitting all the hot topics, and we also are gonna be challenging some of the systematic things that are going on because we, the people, have been forgotten a little bit.
Absolutely.
And we want.
I like that.
Yeah,
We've been forgotten. I mean, when you see me, you can't forget me, but I've been forgotten.
You have been.
You've been forgotten.
But your beard hasn't been.
But, well, that's head and shoulders, bro.
We
can't be. I'm sorry, I can't be shouting out nobody. My bad. Y'all got to pay me. But anyway,
right.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, get on it.
All right. So look, one of the main things why we started this channel, we known each other like a very, very long time, over 2 decades. We're family, truly family.
Absolutely.
But right now, I think we're coming online at the right time because there's an election coming up. And I think the focal point needs to be the people and not these politicians. I think we've been played too many times.
A lot. I mean, probably more than well, I mean, see, man, I know we're doing the intro. That's our first time on, but we're gonna get right into it right now. I can tell you. So we're gonna be outspoken. Tomorrow getting played. When you vote for some shit, though, that's what you vote for. And especially if whatever you voted for wins, you ain't getting played until you give it this out a chance. So you can only say you got played, in my opinion, so much, right?
I'm gonna ask y'all to do something. I'm sorry, Bill. Go ahead.
Go ahead,
I'm gonna ask y'all to do something at the end of this conversation, but I think what happens is I think we're all more alike than we are different. But if you look at the way America's set up, it's set up with a choice of A or B. We can go down the road as McDonald's or Burger King, and they ain't paying us though, are they, Billy? We ain't supposed to say their name, are we?
See, here's the deal, y'all. Just so you know, we had this agreement when we first started. We started this a while back, and we got everything going. We only got everything registered last month or so, but we've been talking about this for a long time, doing this.
Long time. And
we always made this decision. We're like, look, when we start popping off, we're not going to mention nothing that's a corporate business or anything, and they're going to have to pay us. That's why I mentioned a minute ago about head and shoulders. So what he's saying is he mentioned about popping off with Burger King and all this other stuff. But
right,
here's the thing. It's actually, there's more than a 2-party system. There's a 3rd-party system. There's an independent, but the people don't have that. So for us to sit here, in my opinion, again, and for the future going forward, we're going to be live probably on Sunday nights around 8 p.m. Eastern time.
8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, Eastern Standard Time on 8 p.m. on Sundays. So make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, follow us. We're going to be hitting the hot topics. We're going to be touching on some stuff that's probably uncomfortable for most, but we're willing to go there. And we're going to let you put in your feedback. You can come in, chime in, say what you have to say. And remember, we're going to be live. So once you go live, it's hard to go back from that. You got to be really, you get canceled today, or people get upset with you, or one side agrees with you. And anyway, so to go back to what I'm saying is like the politician thing, I'm getting off track, and we got to save that for another time apparently. But we have a 3-party system. You have an independent, you have a Republican, a Democrat.
Hold on. There are more parties.
That's true.
So it's not a 3-party system.
Well, it is. It's for voting wise for our democracy.
Because right off the top of my head, there's Greens and there's some other parties.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm talking about when presidential. I should have been clearer on that. You're right. I'm talking about when it comes down to presidential election. Typically, you'll have a 3-party system. Even if it's not an independent, it'll be Green Party or it'll be Republican or Democrat. What I was getting at, you do have options. The problem is the people. When you're saying we, as in the people, don't have too many options, well, then the people decide, man. They're the ones who vote for the shit. So really, it's hard to argue. I don't know. It's tough.
Let's have this discussion.
I didn't want to get into it.
So this is great.
We're going number one.
So it's April. It's April right now. Today's April 12th. We're recording this on April 12th.
We actually are recording this. And typically we weren't going to record, but we decided to go ahead and make sure everything's working out. We want to record something and get something put out there to get forward. Usually we're going to be live. We are recording this though, but go ahead.
So this is my synopsis. I'm gonna try to put this in a nice little ball so everybody can understand where I'm coming from. What I'm saying, from the two parties that we know mostly, the red and the blue, the Democrat and the Republican.
The donkey and the elephant.
The donkey and the elephant.
Is that wrong?
Okay.
That's right.
Those are the two dominant parties in the United States. Correct. But we should be holding them accountable, because think about it. You choose that based on how you're brought up. It's not necessarily.
Are you saying product of your environment?
I would say product of your environment. But this is the thing. Everybody I know wants their family to do better financially. They want their family to do better with their health. They want their family to do better in their neighborhoods, in their schooling. They want less tax. Speaking of tax,
well, who doesn't? That's what
my point exactly.
That they want the Democrats to do the country bad, and Republicans want that. Like, not really. If you really talk to people like you talk to you and I every day, everybody wants the same thing. Everybody wants to, have a sense of security, have food on their plate, right? Bills paid, health insurance, or health coverage, or be taken care of when you have a health issue. Health care is a different thing, but when you're sick, you need help. You want to be taken care of. We live in a country where I feel like we should be able to do that. That's getting into a personal thing there. We can get into that later. But go ahead and spew your stuff, man.
One thing. Let me. This is one thing I think. Huh?
Go ahead and cook, man.
This is one thing that I think everyone, or most people, I should say, would agree with. Now, we just got hit with inflation. Inflation has everything. Gas is high. Groceries are high. Everything is much more than it is. Some things you bought, you pay more for, and the packaging is smaller. You get in a smaller quantity, right? But in addition to that, the biggest thing that upsets and gets my blood boiling is us having to take money that we've been taxed on, spend it wherever we go to spend it, and get taxed again. In addition to that, the number one thing that's got me a little riled up today is how we can move our digital money. Because if you transfer money like these apps, you got Zelle, you got Venmo, you got Cash App, right?
Yeah.
So what is it? $600? And you start getting taxed?
Well, so it was last 2 years, and they nixed it each year the last minute. Now this year it's 5,000. I don't know how many transactions. I haven't checked it. I don't dabble in anything. So I know I read that. It's just
this is going to be something that we're going to dig into. And we want you guys to dig into it with us, because like I'm saying.
For a quick pause, just so you know.
I didn't come here to preach to you today.
But we definitely going to. I just want to put that out there.
Right.
We definitely going to preach to you. So go ahead, man. I'm going to let you, because you definitely.
On this bill.
I got money out. You got to say, you care. I don't have no cash. I got no money. So go ahead.
This bill says this note is legal tender for all debts, public and what?
And
private.
Private. Always
meaning that this represents our money. The numbers that we see in our account represents this bill, which means it stands for the same thing. Go ahead, Billy. I see you got something.
I do, but there's a segue from private and public, right? That means they can tax you on that dollar from private, from public back to private. So hold on, but if you talking about taxes, I thought you were gonna. You know what I thought you were gonna lead into, and I'm gonna tell you the truth, man.
Go ahead, tell me.
I mean, it's probably petty, but the double tax bullshit. If I buy a car tomorrow, brand new, which I've done several times. I bought several brand new cars, and then we're talking about dozens of brand new cars.
Maxed out in new cars.
Yeah, brand new. And I've done that many times, and I've gotten rid of them. The Joe Blow that comes behind me and buys that car pays a tax on that same car that I already paid tax on. The double jeopardy of taxation is nuts.
That's I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead.
Nah, dude, like it's I want to try to be centrist on this topic. I try to understand we need taxes for everything from roads to help with childcare to welfare. I don't give a shit how far you want to stretch the stream, right? Paramedics, the fire department, all this stuff.
Look, I'm with you on that. I'm not saying that we shouldn't have taxes. What I'm saying is we shouldn't get taxed 3 and 4 times.
No, damn right we should. Yeah. We came here to talk about OJ. Let's be honest. We came here to introduce ourselves, talk about OJ. We got off on this tangent about taxes. This is what I'm telling y'all. When y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, I'm telling you, you're gonna be following us because we're gonna go on all kinds of stuff, and you're gonna be letting us know what you're feeling. Because I'm gonna respond to people, and we're not always gonna agree 100%. We're never gonna agree, right? But at the same time, you're gonna have to follow. This is the thing. We had a set schedule, and you see how it works, man. You start talking, start getting into things. You're showing money. I didn't even know you had any money in your pocket.
I got a little bit.
You got money. Look,
you saw what it was, right?
You had any cash in your pocket, bro.
$1. It's $1 bill.
Guess what? Let me get mine out.
Most people don't carry cash.
Hey, that's mine.
I don't carry. I normally don't carry cash. I got this $1. I held on to this for this exact reason. Because I want to drive the point home that we need to be. Look, it says no representation without taxation. No taxation
without representation.
Right. That's so why? But my entire point, Billy. Listen, hold on. Let me go. Look, all I'm saying is that we need.
Calm down, dog. Calm down. You get ready to go.
Oh, I forgot this first. I'm sorry, y'all. This is the intro. This
was supposed to be. The music still playing. It might.
This is the intro.
Let me just say this. We're gonna let the music play. You go ahead and go.
Let me say this. We're gonna dig in. We're gonna dig into some things. We want some people to roll with us. I really believe. Yes, sir.
You like music? You like that music?
I do like the music.
I'm digging it, man. Go ahead.
I'm digging it too. This, I really like it.
My apologies, man.
But to the audience,
go ahead, brother.
We want you guys to understand that. Look, we're pretty outspoken, and we want y'all to be outspoken with us. We want you to be able to come and share some of your ideas and comments. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna be driving this thing home because now I don't remember I'm gonna have to look it up because I like to come with my facts and I don't have them right now. But I think we should be public and privately. I don't think when you got a kid away in college and you're Zelling them or Venmoing them or Cash Apping them money, why should you get a tax bill on sending money to your kids or to your parents? Your parents may be somewhere, they may need some money, or whoever. If it's a friend, people borrow money between each other. And if you did that with cash hand in hand, there's no tax.
Nobody would know nothing.
Why?
Right. So if you're just using a third party to move the money from one place to the other, how are you going to have somebody jump on your back? What you're getting at.
Absolutely.
But here's the thing. I'm not for sure on this because obviously it hasn't happened to me and it hasn't happened to anybody yet because they pushed it 2 years in a row. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be something where you explain this debt has moved from here to here, or this. When I say debt, I'm talking about dollars, funds, whatever.
Right.
This money's moved from here to here, and that covers your situation. I'm not sure that's definite. You got to pay tax on this transaction.
Well, I mean, they wrote a bill about it, and it seemed very important to them. There's tax.
You have all your facts though, so you can't sit here and.
You're right, and that's what I said. But it bothered me tremendously. Why is somebody trying to send me, or why do I have to fill out a tax form to move my money around that's already been taxed? I mean, come on.
You know what that is, man? In my opinion,
abuse of power.
I wasn't gonna say that. See, he spoke for me. And he's right. But I agree with that. But I think it's abuse of power of individuals who should be paying taxes.
Absolutely.
So that's a whole nother topic, man.
That's a whole nother topic.
Look, we came in here doing an intro about when we're going live, what we're going to be doing. OJ just passed away. Like as I said,
OJ did pass away. A lot of people upset.
I'm not even sure. I'm going to have to go back and watch this to see how we even got to this point. But
this was on my mind.
But I can tell we need a whole segment for this, man. We're going to need
this will be a segment. This will run because I'm going to tell you something. Our followers, brother, our audience, the people that's going to rock with us, that's going to hit the like button, that's going to share and subscribe.
Same
They're
situation.
feeling the same thing that I'm talking about, bro. They feel this. And to me, it's not about being Republican or Democrat. It's about
Absolutely.
getting the
100%. I
right
agree with that.
people in office that are going to take care of who? Us. Who is us? We, the who?
Everybody who votes. I don't give a shit how old you are, how young you are. Does $600 affect you? Affects you in some which way or another.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter what your party representation is or what you feel that you need to vote for. So that absolutely affects you. But I'm gonna throw this at y'all. You see how passionate he is about this $600? That lets you know who the money is and who the mouth is. And I can tell you right now, that's the money right there. Hey, when he start, they start chirping about that money. You gotta watch them. They making big money. That's big. That's why they call them big.
Look, let me tell you something.
Make sure you get that right now.
It is 2 G's, but it is 2 G's. But hey, but I'm just trying to look. There's things that people feeling and he's just not saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or they haven't thought about it in that way.
Oh, absolutely.
We paying taxes on cars, then we go to the gas station and the tax is hidden in there.
Mm-hmm.
They promise.
It's not strong, but we know there's a gas tax, but not everybody knows that.
Brother, they promised us that when the lottery came, that it would help the schools. Why is the school list that they send home to the kids larger now than when the lottery was
before the lottery started?
Exactly.
Okay, we want to get into that. See, this is why, man, it's so hard to have a set topic. But when you start discussing something, if you want to be really outspoken and you're going to really talk about things and hash things out, you can't have a script, in my opinion, right? Am I wrong about that? You can't have a script. Man. We don't have no script. We're kicking this live to, well, we're recording this, but we're kicking it live to each other right now. And I can tell you, there's no script. We're rolling with it.
There is zero script.
There's no script. This shows you, we didn't discuss any of this. It just shows you where it can go when you talk and you're honest and you're open. And here you can feel free to do that. Now, I want to say something to everybody. We're going to be on YouTube. When you comment below, you got to follow, YouTube's guidelines. We try not to censor people. We want people to be transparent, be open, and discuss things with one another and all that. But here's the thing: coming here with some stupid shit, it's going to get blocked. Obviously, YouTube's going to remove you, whatever. But for the most part, we're all about having people's opinions. We want to hear what you have to say, feedback to us, whether it's good, bad. If you don't like me, it's fine. If you don't like him, it's fine. That's what life's about, man. Talking and getting stuff out there, outspoken. Right. That's what we're going to do. So, I just feel like with the tax, I feel like we're getting ahead, man. We really, because it's such a deep topic.
It is deep, and we got time. It's election year, Billy. It's election year, Billy.
But you know what, though? If you think voting for the other dude or the other dude is going to change the tax code or the way taxes are, then it might change the taxes.
Let me say this.
And I'm going to change it for your benefit.
I'm not saying that because I think it needs to become a topic. Every time election year, they talk about the same freaking things, and they say something about tax breaks, but they don't get specific. How about taking your foot off our neck? The middle class is the largest group in America. We support everything. We don't have the strategies, bro, that the wealthy have in place. We don't have the resources to go and get that knowledge. It costs. Now, the people that make the laws and everything, they're covering themselves.
Let me ask you this. If you don't mind sharing, not hypothetically, but we're being legit here. In the last, so January, was it 31st? Everybody gets their W-2s on the 1st of February.
They're supposed to. It's supposed to be outside in January.
Let me ask you this. When do you typically file your taxes? You don't have to give me the specifics.
Normally in April.
Okay. Guess what? Same here, dog. So there's a difference from somebody who's filing right away. As soon as that W-2 smacks the door, boom.
Right.
They own it. I wish people would understand, though, that when they get that refund, that's not because they earned that.
It's their money.
They gave that money to somebody else to hold on to
and make money
throughout the year as a savings account on interest from their money. They paid too much. It's not a man, you worked so hard this year, we're gonna give you $2,000. No. Now, if I'm talking about no children, I'm using certain stipulations here. If you got kids, you got write-offs, all this other shit, that's a different ballgame. I'm just talking about you as an individual. If you get money back, you mean you paid too much money in taxes. They're just giving you back the difference. But that means somebody held your money. They hold your money
all
year long that you could have done something with. So I do feel this. I know where you're coming from. I understand. It's very frustrating. I'm gonna tell you something else that I'm real big on. And this is going to kind of show the gambler versus the non-gambler here. We talking about earlier about having the money, not having no money.
Right.
If somebody bets $100,000 and they win $300,000, you should have to pay the tax on the money that you put up, not the money that you win. In my opinion.
Hold on.
Or if at all,
why should you have to pay tax on the money you put up? That money is already taxed.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to get a compromise here.
Screw that, man. We need to talk about what matters. This is what gets me going.
That's fine. Absolutely, that's fine. I like it. I love it.
I'm not saying that no one should pay tax. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we should not be double and triple and quadruply taxed. I know I saw that.
Oh man.
But look, listen.
Man, you made me rip this thing out, man. Hold on. All right. Go ahead.
Look. Right. No one, look, you shouldn't be not being taxed on money that if you bet and you won.
All right.
You risked your money.
Hold on.
Are you going to get a tax break for the money you lost?
Right, well, hold on. Back up. Here, what I'm trying to get at. Right now, where we are is you pay tax on what you won. So what I'm trying to do is compromise. We're trying to come to the middle and say I pay a tax on what I bet. If I won, I pay a tax on what I bet. Hold on. See, what you want to do is you want to reverse it all right now and be done with it. But you got too many people who are conservative or liberal. You can't just go full blown fuck it all. You have to have.
That's not what I'm saying.
But you don't want to pay tax at all.
I don't want to be. No. That's not what I'm saying.
On anything you won.
I want to be taxed once. One time.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
Right now, cousin Echo passes away.
Mm-hmm.
Leaves you $500,000. How much tax do you think you pay on that?
Well, let me say this: if it's inherited,
how much tax do you pay? Answer the question.
As far as I know, there's no tax on.
No tax.
Right.
So hold on. So you ain't pay no tax.
Mm-hmm.
Now you took $500,000, you put in your account. You gotta pay.
As far as I know, we don't know. We have to make sure.
No, well, I know. But
okay,
so you don't pay no tax on that death tax, so you're gonna get you a little money. I'll tell you what. All right, now we're gonna roll with this right now. We gotta wait till we get further into some segments to get into this deep.
Right, we're gonna get deep into this. And we want y'all to be involved in this conversation. And look, I don't care. Look,
comment. Even if we're wrong, you're right.
Just come here and be outspoken. We ain't. This is a separate entity where everyone's invited to the party.
Right.
Okay.
So everybody's at the party. We're all sitting around with our solo cups and all. We're having a good time, right? Now here's the deal. I got $500 from Echo, cousin Echo, right? Who passed away.
Right.
But I'm gonna preach right now because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. That cousin Echo passed away, gave me the money. Now I ain't been taxed. And you just said I'm getting tired of being taxed on stuff I've already been taxed on. You ain't even taxed on that. I take down and I go down, I bet $100,000 down at Harris Casino or Caesars or wherever. I win $2 million. Instead of being taxed on that $2 million, because you can guarantee your ass that's what's going to happen. I'm saying tax me on the money that I guaranteed in my pocket that I had, that I pushed forward. That's a compromise.
Okay.
That money's never been taxed. So if you want to be,
but
I don't want to pay no goddamn on tax. So I'm just telling you.
Listen, hear me though.
Go ahead.
It comes with, when you do that, you give them an inch and they take a mile.
They're already taking it. You're missing my point. They already taxed the money you win. We're already at that point. So what I'm saying is we're already at that point.
What's going to happen now? Every time you get, that'll never happen. They want people to gamble.
I said if you win,
I understand what you're saying.
I got another fucking thing. If you don't, because I can tell y'all from experience, y'all can just let you know this. If you don't itemize, in order to itemize, you got to be sitting on the other side of the screen over there. I don't itemize because I don't have enough income. I don't have enough deductions, whatever. So, and I'm putting too much personal information out there, but I'm just be honest with you. Straight up, man. Straight up. Listen,
Right. We listen.
When I have winnings that's over a certain amount, even if I spent that amount to win that, they don't give a fuck. You still pay tax on the winnings. Now you can deduct up to the amount that you won, but if you don't itemize, don't. You gotta pay tax on that shit, bro.
Well, I know if you win less than, I know at least in our state, if you win $599 or below, anything below 600, they don't tax that. So there's strategic ways that people play.
True. It's not true.
It is that because you can go get that money straight from the grocery store.
No, it's not. You're wrong. You're 100% wrong. I can. You want me to go into?
Is that new?
Is that new? No. Can we speak to some knowledge? Well, it could be newer. I'll spit you some knowledge. I know where you live, right? You know where I live. We know where you live. But I can tell you this. There's a certain place you can go, and if you don't win over $1,200, you don't get no slip, brother. Anything under $1,200, you get to take in your pocket and carry your ass.
Well, I like that. I mean, that's nice.
And that's right around the corner. Hey, that's right around the corner. So,
okay. That's fine. But what I'm saying is, all I'm saying,
it's
and I'm
fucking wrong. I'm not telling you it's wrong or right.
What I think is that people work hard enough, and right now a lot of people are feeling the pressure of inflation because rents are inflated right now. Because you've got corporate entities going out buying single family properties and raising
Berkshire Hathaway on every fucking thing, bro.
We're not saying.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm like, them bitches. About 3 years ago, I got like 50 pictures of houses, homes now, single family homes, 2-3 bedrooms, Berkshire Hathaway, and you know where we're from. They own everything. That's that, and then I'm talking about people living in it. They got the sign out front that Berkshire Hathaway. I'm like, yo, what's going on, man? In the middle of in the hood where we're from, like, what in the world? They bought up when shit hit the fan. They bought everything. They bought.
There's another way.
That's just one, man. There's so many.
There's so much, y'all. Look,
I'm sorry, I cut you off on that one, but
no. It's all good. I'm just trying to.
We were here to introduce ourselves and touch on OJ and some opinion. The third time I brought up OJ, and we still on tax.
We still ain't talked about OJ.
God, no, hey.
But I mean, that's not a laugh to OJ.
No, but anybody out there, RIP to OJ, if you feel that way, that's fine.
OJ.
I can't. I do wonder if you're spiritual. Like, damn. That's I feel like in our country, man, we're supposed to, when someone gets acquitted, right? We're supposed to be like, damn, okay, they're not guilty.
Yeah.
But that's a case that everybody felt like, damn, not everybody. I'm saying that very loosely. People in general. I remember I was young. I was still in high school, and it was on the TV. Everybody had it on in the rooms and shit when he got acquitted. And I remember some people were yay, some people were like F that, and it was very mixed emotions. And it's like I've never seen something where, like, I thought if the court told you, especially a jury of your peers,
that's right,
said you're not guilty, going forward, you're not guilty.
That's what the book says. The man went home. He went home for that. Went to jail for stealing his own stuff out in, what was that? Atlantic City. It was in Nevada. Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
But yeah, I mean,
he did 2017. He got out. He did. We're going after his memorabilia.
Right. He wanted his stuff back. But yeah, I mean, it was the thing about it with that, as far as the acquittal, and like you said, a jury of his peers, they had all the information. The audience, the people that were watching, I mean, I don't know. I mean, everybody had their.
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit. That's like the biggest.
That is the biggest.
Like the slogan of the century. Like
it is.
I don't know. So comment below. Let us know what you think. Was OJ guilty in your opinion? Opinion.
In your opinion.
Because officially he wasn't.
Right. Officially
he wasn't.
He wasn't.
And I've seen folks. I think I brought this up to you. Recently about. Well, I'm gonna bring up Kyle Rittenhouse for a minute. And that's probably a bad thing to do. He shot 3 people outside
on video.
It was on video. He was. They were tearing stuff down. Where was it at, man?
I can't remember what state it was in.
So Kenosha, where was it? Anyways, he went out there and he had a rifle he was carrying around, trying to be protective. Excuse me. And then, depending on who you talk to, they'll say he murdered or he killed or he protected himself from individuals. It depends on who you talk to.
Or I think, wasn't there a time, and this is my opinion, allegedly, I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know.
But I think they were saying that he was protecting property.
Yeah, okay.
Remember that?
Yeah. It's like, well, he said initially there were some cars they were jumping on or some shit, like a dealership or whatever. Yeah. I don't see. Here's the thing. I don't want to,
Yeah, I don't want to get to it because I don't.
We like to come here and inform, but also we got opinions. Right. So we want to come.
Well, we definitely got opinions about it. I mean, it was
without knowing all the facts of that. I seen many people praise with jury when they said not guilty on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. You had so many people. Yeah, he's not. And you have, of course, many people saying he was guilty.
Did they not see the video?
No, I didn't watch video. I'm just
maybe I don't understand. I mean, I know what you're saying. And
if you had done it, you would have been locked up.
Oh, completely.
Yeah, absolutely. That's not what I'm not arguing that. Because I just know that from what I've watched and what I heard, and this is another thing too. This is like that hearsay shit. It's terrible for everything. But I'm just going back to the OJ thing and juries. I'm not trying to get into Rittenhouse, what he did, what he didn't do. I'm not trying to get into OJ, what he didn't do. I'm talking about the standard of individuals when they find out a jury rules this way and they celebrate. And I'm bringing this up for a specific reason because I saw a huge account that said OJ's dead, rest in piss or whatever or rest in peace, pissed on you, whatever the comment was, scrolling through. But this same individual is praising a jury when Rittenhouse was innocent, found innocent. Excuse me, found innocent. So I just found that to be awkward. That if a jury of his peers found him innocent, I don't understand why. Fuck him.
I think it's clear.
Well, it is. I'm just trying to touch on.
No. I got you. I think it's clear, and I think reasonable people think in a reasonable way.
Correct.
And sometimes what upsets reasonable people is that the laws don't match reasonable thought.
Are you talking about race, man? You talking about race? I mean,
we can't not
say black or white now. No, I say black or white. That's race.
I know.
Race. So that's another one, man. Y'all want to be outspoken? You can make sure you comment below and let us know what you think. Because
definitely comment. We'll be
when OJ died, did you put one up in the sky, or did you throw one up in the sky? Or what did you do? Let us know what you did. Like, did you think twice on it? Did you say F him, deserve it? Or did you think, damn, I'm sorry for his family? Or both? Right. Did you feel bad for his family and this man, somebody who felt a certain way about him, and then also the trial from back in '94? Like, what's the, let us know how you feel, because
how were you impacted?
It's tough,
how
man.
Were you impacted?
Do you remember where you were when he was found not guilty?
You
remember where you? Yeah, no, I'm asking the guy behind you.
I totally remember.
Right. I was in high school my senior year. I was in high school.
I was on the way to the ER.
Oh, you had that chicken bone stuck in your throat. I remember.
No, that's not what happened that day. That day, a friend of mine, we were out, and
you had to laugh at that.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Nah. All right.
But I had to break in my own car because I had one of those alarm systems back in the day that if it would lock on its own in a certain amount of time.
I got you. When you shut the doors and shit?
We shut the doors.
Mm-hmm.
And I accidentally set the keys down, and there was a baby, and it was hot that day. The baby,
in the car?
It was my friend's daughter.
Oh,
he just got back, and so there was nothing. I looked around for stuff to break because it was hot.
Did you fuck your arms up?
No, my leg. I kicked my window in, and I cut my leg, and I was in the ER on the day of the OJ.
Of the acquittal.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
Hmm.
It's fun. I mean, I bet most people remember, and I bet a lot of people also remember 9/11.
I was going to bring that up next. I swear to God, I was going to say next.
Oh, we're synergy.
If there's something you remember, is that, but 9/11, I remember. And first of all, it's our boy's birthday that day. So like, we were having some 40 ounces and shit early in the morning. It was early, about 8:30 in the morning. And I remember distinctively when the first one hit and we were listening to the radio, it was Buddha Brothers. I want to say it was Buddha Brothers on the radio, man. I was up north somewhere, like can't remember where, but we were somewhere, and it was two guys called Buddha Brothers. Remember them?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. So
they're famous here.
Famous?
Yeah, they're famous.
All right. Well, I think they were on or some shit. I can't remember who it was. Somebody in the morning. And for some reason that sticks in my mind. Maybe I heard them at night. I don't know, but I know I heard it. The plane hit the tower, and they're like, damn. And we didn't know what was going on, obviously, at the time. And we got back to my boy's house, and dude turned TV on, and we were watching it live. It was crazy. And the second one hit while we were watching live.
Right.
And it just the whole day. We ended up going 2 days later up to Arlington. We went up to Pentagon. We went up through DC, rode up that way, and you could just smell it in the air, man. It was terrible, man. You just smelled the burnt shit in the air. It's crazy. Crazy. I'll never forget where I was when that happened. I'm getting off track.
Nobody will that was alive most people will remember it. Just like Challenger. When
I remember that
Challenger exploded. I remember
I was a little boy. Yeah.
It's just stuff you never forget. We watched that live in school. We watched that live happen.
Man, yeah.
And
same here. Watch it live. That's wild.
I remember with 9/11, we started seeing the planes. They were grounding planes. Because I remember we saw it. It was like a break room. I was working in the office during that time, and somebody said, "Oh my God," somebody said that while we were working. Everybody just kind of ran to the break room, and we started just sucked into the TV, man. And then there was
everybody in the whole crowd was looking at the TV.
Everybody, and it was pin drop quiet.
It's wild. Let me ask you this:
pin drop quiet.
Do you think that the generation today would be stuck to a TV or anything for an event like that, or is there just so much shit going on that everybody's in their own path?
I think. We see so much now because
social media.
Social media dropped so much. There was I'm gonna tell you something. I saw I don't know if it's a tornado. It was somewhere in Asia. It was horrible, man. It was a couple days ago, and I was like, man, is this? I'm looking at it, and I'm like,
it wasn't down in Florida. But I saw one in Florida yesterday that was wrecked havoc.
This thing was huge, and lightning bolts were going through it, and it was serious. And I know we had I guess I don't know how much of the country had tornado warnings on yesterday.
Yeah.
But
it was the East Coast, or from mid Atlantic down. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
They had tornado warnings.
But you guys, we're gonna touch on the hot topics of the week when we come on. We'll start on Sundays, and it just depends on how much you guys rock with us. If we pick up another day or another time, we may pop on if something happens right then.
It depends on what's going on. Absolutely.
Yeah. It just
we didn't touch on Diddy at all. We didn't even touch on
Diddy.
We
didn't, and he didn't touch on us.
Yeah, he didn't touch on us, bro. Yeah, no Diddy. So,
but
there's so many topics, man. There's so much stuff, man.
So much stuff going on, but
there's a lot of shit.
I just want to keep the stuff relevant, man, and just know like we just real people, man, real down to earth, just regular people, man, and
absolutely.
We're excited about being able to interact with some new people, some new family, man. Just like Billy said earlier, when you come in the comments, just try to be respectful.
Absolutely.
There's going to be some spirited debate at times, and that's understandable. But just be respectful, because YouTube they'll just
They delete the shit. They don't care.
Yeah, they will. Yeah.
And look, if you want to troll, man, if you want to come in and troll, do your thing. Just follow the guidelines, man. That's all I can say. Like, don't break the rules. Now, if you threaten somebody or threaten anybody individually, us or anybody in the chat, naturally, we got a due diligence to. I don't like to delete shit though. Really don't. But there's guidelines, man. In order to keep your channel up, you gotta make sure shit's clean. So, to a point. I mean, you gotta know where to draw the line.
I got a question. Maybe I'll save it to the end when we wrap up. I think it'll be a great question.
No, go. What you got? Go ahead, man.
Let
me go.
Okay, so
unless it's not appropriate, man.
No, it's appropriate. Mike Tyson, 57.
Okay.
And I think a lot of people probably on social media maybe have seen his workout videos. He's working out. He's gonna fight.
He can whip that ass.
He's gonna Jake Paul.
Yeah.
What's his brother's name?
I couldn't tell you.
His brother's name Logan.
Logan
Paul. So Jake Paul and Mike Tyson have a fight coming up, and I believe it's in June. Who you got?
I just told you.
Well, not you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them.
But you're talking to me right this minute. I'm gonna tell you right now. Now, let me back up real quick. So we've all, if you've watched Tyson before,
right?
I've seen him be a beast in workouts. I've seen him be a beast in getting ready. He get in the ring and just fall apart, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's, he said psychological. He broke his back. I broke my back. If you remember that shit, you remember? He said, "So what happened?" I broke my back. You don't remember that shit?
No, I don't remember that.
All right.
And I used to, watch most of. I'm watching.
All right. So big don't remember that. So maybe y'all can comment below.
Yeah, I know he said everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face.
Yeah, that's a bad motherfucker though. So he looks great. I've been watching his workouts. He's on Instagram. You can check him out. Shout out to Tyson, man. Shout out to Tyson.
Shout out to Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson, man.
Dude, I really think if he comes to the ring, if it's I believe it's legit. I think they're really going to do this. If it is, I think he's going to walk in there and he's going to be I'm not going to say he's going to be 20-year-old Tyson.
He's not.
But I say he'll be 30, 35-year-old Tyson. He won't put something on that ass. And I'm going to tell you, a couple of them uppercuts and a couple of them jabs. And it's if a couple.
Brother, let me tell you something.
And I'm on right now in the workouts.
Man, if he gets hit with that uppercut,
it's done.
It is a wrap.
You better have you gotta have
his tongue won't be in there because that thing coming off.
Beast.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta be
but
even
it's gotta happen before the third round.
Yeah, you're talking about stamina. You're talking about going longevity. You're talking about age at that point. That's what I'm telling you. If it's legit and they come out and they're swinging, and we ain't talking about just pushing each other around and shit just to go a few rounds for to garner attention or just make money. We're talking about going at it. That's the case.
See how tall, because there's a significant reach difference.
Yeah, but here's the deal. Tyson gets headbutt to you, face to face, and he gets an uppercut on you. He don't have to have no reach.
No. Bro, I'm saying if he gets hit with that uppercut,
if my chin is on your shoulder, like they do, if he gets one off, how do you got to be a beast, man.
Ooh, we're talking about a 30-year age gap. Jake Paul is 27 years old.
That shit don't matter to me.
No, I got you, man. I mean, Tyson, man. I mean, it's just so ironic that I got on a Muhammad Ali shirt. I love this shirt too, y'all.
Shout out to the king.
The king, man.
King, man, and one and only, man.
Yeah. But we were looking at, let's see here. The reach.
Move like a butterfly.
Oh, he's 6'1". What's Mike? Mike's like 5'10", right?
I don't know. He ain't tall as that though.
Let's see. No, he's 6'1". Let's see what his reach is.
You talking about Paul?
Yeah. Well, we know he's got a bigger wingspan. So there's he's 27.
He's not a professional boxer though.
He is a professional boxer.
Yeah, but he's not. No, he's not.
He is
not in that weight class. He's not.
Well, he's trained, bro. He's trained. He's a trained boxer. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
no, I don't.
he beat
I mean,
what's that
I
guy? He
don't give a
beat?
shit. I'm trained to drive a car. So is every fucking body else around me. They suck. So you seen somebody drive around you? Have you seen people how they drive? Do they have a license to drive? Are they trained to drive? Yes or no? Are they trained to drive? They got a license. Assumingly, most of them, right? They had to go through a class.
Well, let me say this: everyone is not. Some people can go. Well, at least I don't know about now, but there was one time where you could go sign, and you could get a license.
All right, look, man. Let's don't do this. Let's get to the point. Majority of people on the road are trained to drive. You can't just go get. You got to have a class. He's gone through some training. He's a trained boxer, is what you're telling me. Mike Tyson's been boxing since he was a little wee lad. Okay,
yeah, tough guy.
30 years difference. You just told me.
But he's 57, bro,
and he's a 57-year-old beast.
He is.
I can tell you right now. He gets a piece of that meat, dog. He gonna knock the shit out of it. I'm letting you know that.
Have you seen? Let me ask you this: have you seen one of Jake Paul's fights?
Yes.
He can take a blow.
Didn't say he couldn't.
Right.
But Tyson, we're talking about Mike Tyson.
I know we're talking about a Tyson blow, and I get older. But this is what I
Let me ask you: would you step in the ring with Mike Tyson today?
Hell no.
Why not?
Because I like my pretty face.
But you could train for 6 months and get your ass.
Bro. If I get in shape, it's just to be prettier.
Dude, nothing can help you get prettier, bro. I'm telling you. You're already I was gonna finish. You're already good looking, dog. You can't get no better, man.
Thank you, man.
But we're just not going to agree. It's fine. We're going to find out.
No. I think we're agreeing. I feel like Tyson, if he can get him in 3, but if it goes past 3, man, he's 57.
Okay, let me ask you. Are you saying past 3, Tyson's going to get knocked out or it'll go to decision?
No, I don't. It's going to go to decision.
Why is that?
I don't think
you answered it already.
Has it in him to finish. I don't think he has a finisher.
It's you answered it. Tyson's better. In other words, Tyson either knocks him out in the first 3, right? First 3, Tyson knocks him out, or he just floats around, moves like a butterfly, stings like a bee, and just gets the shit done and gets either the card against him for the decision, and that's it. There's no TKO. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, and I'm saying 3 liberally because I saw that Roy Jones Jr. Tyson fight, and I mean we know it was exhibition. We know that, and they weren't trying to, they weren't trying to.
But that went the distance, didn't it?
It did, but
didn't Jake Paul fight what's his name?
He fought come
on, give me the name.
Let me look it up, man. Let me look it up. Because I watched the last fight and he beat the guy, actually.
This is terrible. People in comments are probably going to be screaming like, dude, come on.
Oh, they are, man. They're calling us idiots right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. We need somebody that fights. We need somebody that
I mean, I used to watch boxing back in the day on HBO, I don't have HBO no more. So I mean,
Tommy Fury. That's the last guy he fought.
No, before that.
Oh, you're not talking about when he fought Nate Diaz, are you?
It's not the one either.
No, it wasn't Nate Diaz. What was that? It was a basketball player. What's Nate Robinson? And Nate got knocked out. But Nate got knocked out.
Nate's dying, by the way.
Say again?
Nate, he's dying, man.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's got kidney failure.
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure. I should probably just double. You're on there. Check it. I'm pretty sure he don't have much time to live, man. Check out Nate Robinson.
Okay. Well, let me finish with Jake Paul. Right now, Jake Paul, he's got 10 fights, 9 wins. It's funny they didn't say 6 by knockout. Out of his 9 wins, 6 are by knockout.
Yeah, but it's probably amateur. It's not heavyweight shit though.
It's
not heavyweight. There's no way. Come on, he's fighting. Tyson's heavyweight.
Tyson's definitely a heavyweight.
It's heavyweight.
Man, they got so much YouTube stuff in here. I can't even get to the.
Just here. You know what?
What?
I don't want to mess with nothing on my end because of the stream, but I would like for you to look up Nate Robinson real quick.
Oh,
And
he lost to Tommy Fury.
Okay, look up Nate
He lost
Robinson.
Nate Robinson.
saying-
Okay, I'm looking it up right now. Look it up right now.
Nate Robinson on kidney failure. Just check and
You
see
know,
if that's who I'm.
We need to use the other screen, man, so people can see us look it up. All right, Nate Robinson's 39 years old. He's a serious baller, man. Serious baller, y'all. If y'all don't know.
I want to make sure.
Oh my God! One day ago, all right,
Okay.
former ex-UW, I don't know what that is. NBA star Nate Robinson needs kidney.
Told you, yeah.
Don't
You got
have
much
long
time.
to live.
Yeah, that's been. I've been following him for like 10 years.
He is a first-round pick in the 2005 NBA draft.
Long time.
A 3-time slam dunk champion. And he's battling with renal failure, man. It looks like he's on the is he on the transplant list?
I don't think so.
He's searching for.
I'm assuming, but from the way I haven't seen any. I don't follow him on social media anymore. It's been years since I followed, but I do know that his life was limited on how much time he had. Somebody will argue we're all limited. We don't know how much time, but he knows that his time is limited.
Right. Unless he
sucks. So, shout out to Nate, man.
Shout out to Nate.
I'm keeping you in my
and thoughts and prayers are with you.
Yeah, man. So I hate to be cliche, but I hope he does well, and I hope he finds what he needs, man. And even if it's not kidneys, it's what he needs out of life. Right. Imagine being given the talents and everything, and putting yourself forward and doing well, and being I don't want to say it, doing well for yourself and your family, and being told some shit like that. And he's healthy. He's in shape. He can run up and down the court. He can dunk. He can 3-time dunk champion, as you said.
I don't. But is he able to get around like that right now?
I don't know. Like I said, I quit following him, but I quit. I just haven't followed him in a long time. But I do know that he was suffering with that years ago, and that the last time I heard, his time was limited. But I'm just saying, imagine going through life and given all these gifts, and you build all this wealth, and you do all this stuff, and then, like, no matter what you do, life's precious, man.
Life is precious, man. We had to cherish every moment. That's one of the reasons, man, why we decided to come on and do this, because
absolutely,
we don't know. Nobody knows how much time you have left, and we don't know who we can impact, who can impact us, because I know that some of our future community will be also sharing some things with us. We're
gonna be doing some. We're gonna be doing some people calling in, and we're gonna have a little skit where people can call in and get a chance to rap with us and say what they got to say. So
maybe have some.
Man. With that being said, man, I think maybe it's time to wrap it up, man.
Mm-hmm. I would say that.
A somber note. Went back and forth a little bit. We got plenty of topics to talk about. A lot of stuff going on. Obviously, it's hard to convey how one feels in a short amount of time, because there's so many things coming at you, and so many things pop up in your mind, segue from one thing to the other. But I think ending on the Nate Robinson note with life, and you can have everything you want. By the end of the day, you ain't got your health, man. What do you got?
You don't have much if you don't have your health. You don't have anything.
Yeah, and then nothing on his part that he did. That's the thing. Right. That's another thing. So it's tough. I think I'm ready to end it there. So for now.
You will. And everybody, keep your thoughts and prayers with Nate Robinson and his family.
Absolutely, man.
Also, just to close out, leave us your Tyson and Paul. Let us know what you think. And Tyson, just throw them in the chat, and we'll be back. We're still working. We're early here, y'all. We're working out the kinks and the bugs. Give us your feedback.
You should have seen us trying to just record.
Yeah, exactly.
We were trying to record tonight, man. Life's crazy. It's crazy. It's hard to sit here and joke around after just talking about Nate, but life moves on, man. It's so crazy that you have to progress. And then we got to reach back on topics we talked on, the taxation and how you feel about that. And where you, in the chat, where you felt most impacted in your life, and you got to comment below and let us know. And it's hard to touch on everything, so I don't know. It's damn, it sucks to end on that, but we're going to work on things, and we're going to try to make the platform, peak, transition into a peak. And we're going to be live, like we said, on Sunday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern. But, it's tough when you get to stuff like this, because you like we said, we didn't plan on anything. We just got on, we started talking. We wanted to introduce ourselves, which I don't even know if we did that fully.
I don't think so.
We start getting into something.
Y'all will get to know us.
And like Nate Robinson hadn't been on my mind in forever. Yeah. And we went from taxation to OJ to Diddy to Paul Robinson, because you looked up some stats. Yeah. And you said a day ago he was talking about, I know he was in kidney failure a few years ago, or kidney issues. And he didn't have long to live. So and maybe I came across something. I don't, you read so much stuff, man, I can't keep up, but it just sucks that we just had no plans on this. You just don't know where you're going. That's why you have that's why you're outspoken. That's why you have these conversations, to get to the heart of things and see where you are and what's going on, and just, comment, man. Let us know what you're thinking, and how the I wouldn't say stream on this one because we're recording this one, but how it makes you feel and how you feel inside about it. And if it's negative, positive, whatever, man, just let us know.
Feedback. And I would say also too, just, please, if you like it. If you dislike it, dislike it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You don't have to just hit the like button. If you don't like it, hit dislike.
You hit the dislike button.
That helps us. Let us know, that help us gauge, because we're trying to provide good content and a good place for people to come and be able to interact with one another and enjoy.
I think too, if you're going to dislike, make sure you at least leave a comment and say why you dislike. I say, hey, I didn't like it. Or you can even say, I didn't dislike it, or I just didn't want to put dislike. But if you did, at least say, hey, here's why I disliked it.
Yeah. I
didn't feel this, or I wasn't feeling that, or you should have done this better, or you should have done that better. And that way we can work on things if we agree with you. Just because you post something doesn't mean I'm going to do something. I'm going to do what I want to do. But so don't get it twisted. Just because you comment doesn't mean that I'm going to, start changing the way I am, because that's not going to happen. I've been me for 40 some years, and that's never going to fucking change. So that being said, still comment. Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm not here to bullshit nobody. So do whatever you have to do.
This is just, how we get down, y'all. No. But we appreciate you for taking time out to watch the video. If you made it this far, thank you.
Yeah, appreciate you watching this long, man.
Hit that subscribe button for us. And we're going to continue to move on. And we look forward to walking with some people walking with us. So
absolutely. And listen, once we get rolling, man, we'll be able to, see more people's chats and people comment and all. We'll be able to address more things and all. And we got some things planned for the future. So there's a lot of stuff going on. So make sure you subscribe, check it out. If you don't want to subscribe, don't, but you can at least come back and check us out. We'll be on Sunday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be live, and we'll just go from there. See how it works out.
We'll see how it works out. And once again, I'm Big, and
I'm Billy, man.
And we are
the
Outspoken Ones.
Oh, yeah. All right, brother. It's good talking to you, man.
Likewise, man. Y'all have a great night.
All right, y'all take care. Later.